Alright guys, we're back at this beer cooler, and you can definitely tell it's the weekend for me. Oh Lord, this is just atrocious. But anyways, I'm just gonna grab my bag real quick. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. What are the odds of that happening? This is a roof access, and I'm glad they make space for skinny guys like me. Oh, damn it. Alright guys, so yesterday when I was up here, it was raining. I was not about to get shocked, so I told these guys I'd be back today, and here I am. It's a little colder. But I'm just trying to find out what's going on with this unit. And here's my suction pressure for 404A. Actually, you know what? I'm freaking lying to you. I think these are taking 448A. It is running a 22 degree saturation at 47 PSI. So this is a 448A refrigerant. It appears that all these condensers are now going to 448A here at this chain. So, see, this is one thing I am not liking. So if, let's say you run about 8 to 10 superheat, you're at 30. So yeah, you still could be below freezing. But all the way down, oh, look at that, flooding back some. So it could also be that that coil, as I showed earlier, is partially frosted up. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. I'm gonna go shut it off and put it into a manual defrost. But I wanted to show you something. Check this out. Try to get this guy to go in. See if you guys can see with the it's gonna vibrate a bit because of the compressor, but see, it doesn't want to go in. It's already getting stuck right there. Let me try to do this real quick. See if I can do it with the camera. But this thread's already messed up, so I can't really see. Won't go past that point. I don't know why these guys do this. They only have a defrost heater at the bottom. You can see it right there. And it doesn't have any defrost heaters up here, which would definitely help in the defrost. But that's the way I've seen these chains are usually designed for some reason. So that's why we're seeing some heat at the bottom and not necessarily going up. All right guys, I was coming in through the controller, and this thing is set for 404A. That is a wrong refrigerant. That is a wrong refrigerant. I can explain why some of the pressures it's expecting to see are not exactly what it is. Got the E7 code again. side of the evaporator. We got our 2 power wires coming in right here. And that's our transformer. But check this in the number 3. See, they're getting power from number 3. Going to the heater safety. Comes back out as white. Goes into neutral. And then nothing happens after neutral whatsoever. So this thing's not even in play. Damn it. I'm gonna have to rewire this. I'm gonna go ahead and redo it the way I know how, because the schematic on this is not clear. So I'm just gonna do it the way I know how, and we're gonna make it work. Got it rewired. So we're gonna have our heater safety right here coming in from the N. I moved the power of blue to N. It's gonna go from the white through the safety, comes out as yellow. It's gonna go to H1, goes through the heaters, comes back as H2. H2 comes and feeds from line 1. So that's a complete circuit working. And just to verify that I completed it correctly, there we go. So we have our 210 volts, 13 amps. So we did that right. This is gonna be for the fans. I just still don't know how they're gonna do the fan delay. So we might have to program that into the controller, but anyways, let's go ahead and start this up. No sparks. Uh-oh, there you go. That's no good. We're gonna have some sort of fan delay here, especially because it's electric defrost, so. I found why I couldn't get it to change, because I'm supposed to change it here at the master beacon controller. So there's system 248A. Gonna click enter or just hold it. I don't know. I'll mess with these. Box temp, superheat. Let's go around, see if it took. There's 448A. So it was set to 404 back here as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go downstairs and then I'm gonna see if that took downstairs. Guys, back at the controller. Let's see if this thing took the change or not. 448A, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Now we're good. Yeah, now we're good. All right, let's go ahead and button everything up. Let's get out of here. We are good to go. Refrigerant is set up properly. Set point. Everything is set up except for the delay. I have a feeling. That maybe this is set up for a. See, it does come with defrost heaters. So I'm gonna Google that. I did not see any sort of fan delay anywhere on this side or that side. I imagine that the beacon has to do with it, but I'm not gonna spend any more time here on a Sunday. I'm gonna let it ride. It's gonna do a lot better than it was before I got here, and that'll be it, gents. Like I said, I'm gonna Google that. If it does or doesn't come with one, depends what the deal is. I'm just gonna come back and install. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate everybody. Let me put this away. Click the like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. This is the second call for Sunday. What's today? December 29th. We got this self-contained cooler running 64 degrees, minus showing about the same, 64. I can feel it's fresh down there, but I have no airflow whatsoever. Either fans are off or refrigeration is not running. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have these guys demerge this, and then we'll get onto it. And there's the problem. It is completely frozen over. See all the sweating back there. It's all frozen. Zero airflow. It's frozen. Well, I'll probably have him shut it off for tonight. Be back tomorrow. No sense in doing all this tonight on a Sunday. Yeah, this side the same way. So this thing's completely iced up. Fans are running. I'm not sure if there's a fan in the center. Well, if there is, that's running too. So let me talk to him. More than likely, we'll just shut it off for tonight and be back tomorrow.